Wow, thank you so much, Tom. He's back on your radio next Monday. Of course, he is 7 to 9 p.m. with the Audio Sunshine Radio Show. In the meantime, all the way till 11 o'clock tonight, this Monday, the 12th of April 2021. This is the Digital Groove with 22 brand new tunes to get into your ear canal up till 11 o'clock tonight.
Europe's favourite dance mix. Live from Ireland, 24 hours a day.
This is RTE Pulse.
The Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
RTE Pulse.
US Garage and Soulful House promo pressure.
Sure is. 22 brand news tonight. Got to start the show, however, by thanking each and everybody out there who wished me some birthday greetings yesterday, which was lovely. I was in work over the weekend on nights, and I tried to reply as much as I could to the social media greetings that were sent my way, and I got so far on Facebook, said no more comments, you can't do that. There's apparently a limit on how many times you can thank people. I got to about 150 and I'll have to do the rest later on. So, however, thank you on the radio tonight, all of you. You're very good, very kind, made me feel very loved and special. Thank you so much. Also wearing some of my birthday presents today. I'm wearing a pyjama bottoms, which are very comfortable for me, but may make you feel uncomfortable that I'm wearing pyjamas on the radio. One of the many advantages of coming from home. Still. Also wearing my Life is Better with Disco t-shirt from Z Records. What's all going on tonight? Right, this is kicking us off. It's called Ignited by Just One. Bounty one to start tonight. As we said, this is called Ignited. It's by Just One, and we're playing you the Househeads Vocal Mix. The label here out today, by the way. It's Making Moves. You can get this on.
Hello, I guess it's me again. Sometimes it seems like you're my only friend. I know I'm not the only one to keep you up all night. But can I ask just one more time? What you got is what I need to find. I've got to have it. I'm gonna show ya just what you need.
kicking things off. 9:05 right now, and first of 22 brand new tunes for you tonight. And as we said at the very start of the show tonight, I'm wearing some of my. Well, actually, the t-shirt is a present to myself. It's the new Life is Better with Disco, and I appreciate if you're not watching on the watchback, which could be our final watchback in its current guise, by the way, this week. So we may have to maybe think outside the box for next week. I think it's ending on the 16th. The watchback feature that is on Facebook. Anyway, if you're just listening to the radio tonight, I have to imagine this. But Z Records have brought out a brand new t-shirt. It says Life is Better with Disco on the chest, over your left chest, and on the back it has the big Z Records logo. So wearing that was my present to myself, and yeah, I got some nice kind of comfortable, they're sort of like a baggy long john, if that makes sense, which makes them sound terribly unappealing if you have to imagine what they're like. You're probably thinking of Uncle, was it Uncle Joe? Was it Uncle Joe? Grandpa Joe in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or something. But anyway, it's not quite as bad as that. Speaking of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I had 5 cakes in the space of the last 24 hours, so I may imminently collapse, and that's, just explain that if you're watching and that happens, it's probably due to some kind of, crisis. Anyway, the cakes are lovely. So thank you once again, all of you, for all the nice birthday greetings and all that kind of thing. As we said on the radio tonight, till 11 o'clock from Avoca, County Wicklow, we eased some lockdown restrictions today here in Ireland. So I think I had heard anecdotally that we were the most longest in lockdown country in the world up to this point. So we've eased it slightly. You can now travel outside your 5-kilometre zone and maybe travel 20 kilometres, I think, or out in your county you can travel, and outside the county 20 kilometres if, say, your shops are closed or whatever. So maybe it's a bit of hope in the horizon, right? But how are you all? How's the mental health check for you this week? I hope you're doing okay. Hopefully that's eased a bit of tension here in Ireland for you. Anyway, let's keep going. We're nearly there, please God. Right, this is my man Scott Diaz, second tune in. This is off his brand new EP on Suburban, 3-track EP. This is Letta on the vocals. Tune is called Work It Out. And this is the original mix for you. You can grab this today immediately on Suburban Records out of Spain.
Hi, this is Scott Diaz, and you're listening to The Digital Groove with Niall Redmond. Keep it locked.
Good evening, this is Antonic, shedding love right here on Digital Groove with my man Niall Redmond, boosting up the best of the best garage and deep vocal house in sound. Turn it up.
Yeah, nice chilled affair by Mr. Scott Diaz, and indeed Letta is the vocalist on that. The tune is called Work It Out. It is out today on the Resolution EP. You can grab this immediately. 3-tracker from Scott. Some of the other selections a little bit deeper on it, which is fine, and we like that. It's Suburban, as I said, out of Spain. And of course, kicking things off tonight, a tune called Ignited by Just One. It was the Househeads Vocal mix on Making Moves Records, kicking things off tonight for us. Right, a biggie next for you. We're going to go with the vocal mix into the dub on this because it is so nice. We just want to keep it going for you for a couple of minutes. And it's our good friend Brian Power over at My Soul Radio and My House Radio, and Lucita Jules redoing this classic tune. A lot of you will probably know it's called Optimistic. This time Michael Gray sprinkles his magic over this, as he always does with anything he turns his hand to ever. And this is on Mike Weiss's Nervous Records out of New York. We're going to go to Michael Gray remix into the Michael Gray dub. Brian Power, Lucita Jules, Optimistic.
Hi, this is Tony Humphries, and you're checking out my guy Niall Redmond in the mix on the Digital Groove.
Told you I had a lot of cake on board. May have mixed the dub slightly early there. Michael Gray will strangle me physically with his own two hands for that mix. Sorry, Michael. Anyway, it was my birthday yesterday. Does that cover anything? Does that give me a bit of grace? Anyway, right, that was Brian Power and Lucita Jules, the Michael Gray remix of Optimistic, and this is the Michael Gray dub of Optimistic, out today. Number 1 today on the traxsource.com. Also noticed that again, forgive me if you're not watching, but if you're watching, my new pajamas bottoms, which I'm wearing on the radio tonight. I know that's a bit unsavoury, but they're discreet. They're not, you know. But I was watching videos on Northern Soul dancing last night, briefly, right? And I thought to myself, that looks like a fantastic way of losing weight for a start. And secondly, you know, I might try some of that and maybe injure myself irreparably. But anyway, just a little shuffle element of things behind the decks here. The pajamas actually lend themselves to that type of thing, and I noticed that maybe that's why MC Hammer wore something like that, and it's why weightlifters, maybe, you know, bodybuilders wear them kind of baggy jocks. Anyway. So yes, let's anyway, on a by the by, let's try maybe a Northern Soul, you know, these workout DVDs, you know, Northern Soul workout or something. Maybe there's only one out there. Anyway, looks like a great way to lose weight. Little pit stop challenge there in the middle of the show, if you were watching, you noticed. To change the headphone lead, I got actually covered Steve Watts. He's a dear friend of ours, of course, at his Global House Session radio show last Wednesday night for his radio station and for Unique Sessions Radio, and I, of course, did it from home, naturally here, and got a bit exuberant in the mix and pulled the headphone socket out and obviously melodianed it. Anyway, it's a new one now in place. So if you want to watch that show, by the way, I put it up on YouTube. You can go to my YouTube channel and have a look there. It's just Niall Redmond, of course. So you can see the whole show. There's some interesting stuff going on. Including a nice vinyl mix, by the way. But I have kind of deliberately, because Steve's show sort of bridges my two shows. He's in the middle of our week, so he's on a Wednesday, I'm on a Monday. I tried to sort of bridge the two shows, last week's Digital Groove, which of course is Bank Holiday Monday, and tonight's one with his show in the middle. So if you want to hear some selections that you didn't hear on either Digital Grooves, maybe have a listen to that on YouTube, or indeed on his Mixcloud. You can have a look at it, and that's the Global House Session. Right, anyway. So back to tonight, we have 22 brand new tunes for you to get through. We're technically on tune number 3, but the second version of tune number 3. And the time just coming up right now, 20 minutes past 9 p.m. this Monday night, the 12th of April. 2021, maybe that is a subliminal message you need to percolate around your mind. Be optimistic. We said a few minutes ago, some restrictions lifting here in Ireland, and hopefully that will continue to be the case over the coming weeks, we would say, hopefully not even months. Right on to our dear friends Aldo Bergamasco next, featuring Heidi B this time. It's a tune called Sweetest Love. And this is a label, all one word, morenloud, all one word, so that's where you can find this. It's out today. Aldo Bergamasco and Heidi B doing the lovely vocal on this. Sweetest Love, the name of the tune. I'll tell you what's coming up for the rest of our one after this.
This is Grant Nelson reminding you that every Monday from 9 to 11, you're checking out my man Niall Redmond right here on RTE Pulse.
There share, so carefree and real, the sweetest love that there ever is. You're my sweetest love, 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 love. You're my sweetest love, love, You're my sweetest love, the best I've ever known. Every time you're near, I feel like coming home. You're my sweetest love, you're like a dream come true. How you belong to me, and I belong to you. You're my sweetest love, the best I've ever known. Every time you're near, I feel like coming home. You're my sweetest love, it's written in the stars that this was meant to be, and never to apart. Our love is so sweet, baby. Our love is so sweet, baby. No way, only him can bring me into flames. I don't know what it is, but no one does the same. Now that you're here, laying next to me, there's no other place that I'd rather be. When I feel up or when I feel down, he will be there, always around. This love that we share, so carefree and real, the sweetest love that there ever is. You're my sweetest love, the best I've ever known. Every time you're near, I feel like coming home. You're my sweetest love, you're like a dream come true. How you belong to me, and I belong to you. You're my sweetest love, love, You're my sweetest love, love, You're my sweetest love, the best I've ever known. Every time you're near, I feel like coming home. You're my sweetest love, you're like a dream come true. How you belong to me, and I belong to you. You're my sweetest love, the best I've ever known. Every time you're near, I feel like coming home. You're my sweetest love, it's written in the stars that this was meant to be, and never to apart.
Hi, this is Booker T, Kings of Soul, and you're locked into Ireland's #1 soulful house show, The Digital Groove.
No way, only him can bring me into flames. I don't know what it is, but no one does the same. Now that you're here, laying next to me, there's no other place that I'd rather be. When I feel up or when I feel down, he will be there, always around. This love that we share, so carefree and real, the sweetest love that
out his long-term collaborator, Antonello Ferrari. It's Aldo Bergamasco on his own this time. Heidi Beans. Behind those lovely vocals there. The tune is called Sweetest Love, you might have guessed. The label there, Morenloud. Right, what is coming up? What is coming up in the next half hour? It takes up 10 o'clock tonight. We got something brand new on Salted Music next to, yes. We got something brand new on Purple Trax, an exclusive from Jamie Lewis's Purple Music, and a nice announcement for you as well involving moi, yeah, me. On Purple Music coming up. I'll give you that information as time goes on in the Purple Trax tune tonight. We got something brand new from Heist, course, from Damn Swindle, formerly known as Detroit Swindle, from their label Fouk, F-O-U-K. Be careful how you say that. F-O-U-K, Fouk, oh, even worse. Right, anyway, let's see how we got that. Something brand new with Tom Chubb on the mix from DJ Disciple coming up as well before 10 tonight. Something brand new on Soul Beach Records from a rather unpronounceable name, which I should practice in the meantime. And then something from Deep Deluxe involving Piers Kirwan. Take us up to 10 o'clock tonight. Right, we promised you some Salted next. This is Saronno, I think is who it's by. Taken from the Salted Spring Selections release out at the moment. Some nice selections on it indeed. And this is called Chez Vous. It's in C-H-E-Z, Chez Vous. We would say here in Dublin. Salted, of course, is the label. Taking off the spring selections for Salted Music out of course, San Francisco. That is Saronno. Tune called Chez Vous, and it's on Salted Music, as we said. Now, I've got to tell you the start of the show. I'm sure you know this by now. In case you are a new listener, have somehow wandered into this situation going, how do I get out of here? And at least know the track names. Well, you can go to our Twitter feed at Digital Groove if you want to see what the track names are while we're live on the radio, of course. And if you're listening back or not listening live, I guess, you can go back through the list on Twitter, I guess. At Digital Groove is the handle there. So
This is a Niall Redmond exclusive track.
Right over to Purple Trax for this. From Jamie Lewis's Purple Music family, this is Andrea T.Mendoza versus Alex Avenue, and featuring the Jackson Twins with a Z. This is called Just This.
This is a world exclusive.
Good evening. This is Antonic, shedding love right here on Digital Groove with my man Niall Redmond, boosting up the best of the best garage and deep vocal house in sound. Turn it up.
It's good for me. It's good for me. It's good. That's what I want. That's what I want. 'Cause I believe what I believe. Don't matter. Don't matter if you're with me. What I think. No.
Yeah, brand new forthcoming. Give it a week or two. It is forthcoming on Purple Trax. It's from Andrea T.Mendoza. But he ain't on his own. Sorry, I was hoping that would break for me there. Yeah, it's Andrea T.Mendoza versus Alex Avenue, and featuring right there the Jackson Twins, Twinz. The tune is called Just This. Now, I appreciate that maybe in a Dublin accent and with my rather fast delivery, that sounded like I could have said justice, as in, you know, equity, or as in, you know, fairness or whatever. But I mean just. This, T-H-I-S. Just so we're clear. It's the original mix, Purple Trax. Now, I told you I had a bit of an announcement to make for you. So if you're watching on the Facebook video tonight, or even any of the video portals we have for you, there's a big, decent rack of purple music tunes, both Purple Trax and Purple music, in the vinyl racks, and many more digitally, of course, that have accumulated over the years. And of course, good friend of ours, Jamie Lewis, for many, 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 many years, as you know. Very honoured to be asked by him to do number 43, I believe 43rd edition of There Is Soul in My House. That's a compilation. This one's going to be picked by me of my favourite purple music tunes. And it's coming in a couple of months' time. It'll be, I think about May, he said, it's going to drop. He sent me the artwork today. And it's lovely. If you're from Dublin, you'll get it a lot because the Samuel Beckett Bridge is in it, the Spire is in it, the Convention Centre's in it upside down, but it looks at it too. So definitely a Dublin touch, which is lovely, to the artwork for There Is Soul in My House, number 43, volume 43, selected by me, Niall Redmond. So big thanks to our friends and indeed Jamie Lewis and Manuela at Purple Music for asking little old me to do that. So we'll keep you up to date when that actually comes out, but just to let you know it's on the horizon. And you just heard the brand new Purple Music Trax tune from Andrea T.Mendoza, Alex Avenue and the Jackson Twins. The tune was called Just This, and that was the original mix. This is, okay, how are we going to get around this one? Right, the tune first of all is called Do You Want To Boogie? Here, do you want to boogie? The label here is Heist Recordings, of course, Dam Swindle's label. F-O-U-K. Faux UK. Right, we'll go with Faux UK, okay. Faux UK is the act. I'm deliberately pronouncing that wrong. It's very difficult to do.
Monday nights on RTE Pulse with Niall Redmond. The Digital Groove.
Nice little insatiable hook in that F-O-U-K. I kind of mistakenly, just from my eye, tried to pronounce it earlier, and the more I tried to avoid it sounding like the F word, the worse it sounded. So F-O-U-K is how it's spelt, and it's not the most conducive to, God, that Northern Soul dance really, it's not the most conducive to trying to get it a radio friendly version of that anyway. Okay. Don't You Want To Boogie, the name of that? I think it's a 3-track EP. Is that right? 4-track EP, in fact. On Heist Recordings out of the Netherlands, of course, Damn Swindle's label, and it's an all-round really good EP. That's the most groovy off it, though. The other's a little bit deeper. Just another heads up for you for hour 2 tonight, which is coming at you in 17 and a half minutes time here. Digital Groove. But I'm not having a massive heart attack from 5 cakes yesterday. Well, 6 really, 6 of them actually, honestly. I've taken up Northern Soul dancing as a exercise regime, particularly on the radio. Badly. I may well get severely injured. But anyway, there you go. Right, hour 2. What is coming up in hour 2? We got something brand new from Jimster coming up to kick off hour 2 tonight. We got the return of DeMarcus Lewis with something amazing, of course. We got our very own Mr. Al Killian, aka Lasso D'Amour, coming up. A beautiful tune on Little Jack, and love that. Something that's not brand new, which nobody really is too bothered by, me more than anyone, but it's not brand spanking new. It was out about, I'd say, 2 months ago. But there's a little story behind it, and I'm going to play it for you because you'll enjoy it, so we should get to that. Something brand new from Christian B. Ooh, we always like something from Christian B. That's coming up on Moss Music. Something brand new on Large Music. We got an exclusive from our man DJ Romain. We got Andy Reid with his brand new exclusive tune on Phoenix Music, something beautiful from Phoenix Soul. We got something brand new on Soul City, you're going to love that. And we got Mr. Mike Newman to finish the show tonight. That's all coming up in hour 2. In the meantime, this is a good friend of ours, Mr. Tom Chubb, on the remix for DJ Disciple featuring E-Man. This is a tune called Food for the Soul, out today. Catch 22 recordings.
People need truth or nothing at all. In a divided nation, destined to fall. In times of chaos, confusion, and deceit, the world is being led by deception, misdirection, and greed. A new poison that brings us to our knees. This message goes out to the young and the old. What the world needs now is food for the soul. Brings us to our knees. This message goes out to the young and the old. What the world needs now is food for the soul.
Yeah, the man like Tom Chubb on the mixer for DJ D Sample featuring E-Man, tune called Food for the Soul. And that's out right now. Catch 22, of course, Disciples, a long-running label. Right over to Soul Beach for this one. Right, we shall try a it's not half-hearted attempt, it's a half-assed attempt in the sense of I'm not entirely sure if this is going to go. So anyway, we'll try Shank Noose, I think it's who the artiste is, Shank Noose. CHANKNOUS, that's Shank Noose. It's about as close as I'm going to get it, and in equally unpronounceable terms, Diciembre, I think is how this is pronounced. Like saying December with your tongue in upside down. Diciembre, the original mix for here. Soul Beach is the label.
What's up, everybody? This is Sandy Verb from Kings of Tomorrow. You're listening to Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
Starting things a bit deeper earlier tonight. This would be normally maybe a slightly after 10 o'clock tune. Not that we have strict rules and that kind of thing, but yeah, this is going to kick it off a little deeper soiree we're going to have for a few tunes. But Once again, I shall try not to mangle it as badly as I initially mangled it. He says. Right, well, 1-0 to Shanknoose. Shanknoose, or Shanknoose, Diciembre. Diciembre.
Ain't no life to choose, robbers just what robbers do.
I'm trying to even hear, does he say the word or sing it?
Say that you want me to, I'll rob and cheat and kill for you.
Nah. Right, Diciembre we'll go with. And it's the original mix, Soul Beach. This is the time you really want to be having a look at the Twitter if you like this tune, okay? At Digital Groove if you want to follow these track names. And fun game is to try your own pronunciations on these. Okay, Soul Beach the label, that's the easy bit. Right, where are we though? Okay, we're just coming up on 7 minutes away from 10 p.m. right now. Of course, April the 12th, 2021. The Digital Groove working our way through 22 brand new tunes, just about to hit the halfway mark right now, both in time, of course, and in tune number. A little while since we played something from this next man, and we're a big fan of his, and I always love his tunes. Over the years, even a stereo moods course with Cy Gordon. Well, this is Kirwan once again for Deep Deluxe, Stephen Stone and Mimo's sort of more deeper label, and this tune called Project One. It's out today, I think. Stephen sent it our way to play for you tonight, though. It's a nice one, but you can grab this thing immediately on Deep Deluxe. Kirwan, Project One, taking us up to 10 o'clock tonight, and this is the original mix. Go grab this one immediately.
Hi, this is Stephen Stone from Soul Deluxe Recordings, and you are checking out Niall Redmond on Digital Groove.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Taking us up to 10 o'clock tonight, that is brand new on Deep Deluxe Recordings. Was sent away by Mr. Stephen Stone very kindly to play for you tonight. It is out right now. You can grab it immediately. Our good friend Piers Kirwan of many years, of course, behind it, and it is called Project One. Playing you the original mix there tonight, and that, as we said, available right now on Deep Deluxe out of Zurich in Switzerland. Right about time to mention the Jogador. Has he recovered? I don't know. He was missing in action last week. Possibly buried under about 900 Easter eggs. Maybe 90 anyway. Anyway, I hope you're okay, Jog, and thanks for the birthday greetings yesterday, mate. Well, this one's for you. It's Jimster, who I know you're a big fan of, and we all are a big fan of, featuring Rich Medina. This out today on Foliage Records. Tune here is called This Thing, and we're going to play the vocal mix of this. Jimster featuring Rich Medina. For Jogador tonight, this pretty much bang on 10 o'clock right now on the Digital Groove into hour 2.
So this thing we do, you can have them all. There are no new notes on the keyboard, and we got far too many ideas to hoard them all away. And what we represent is the rhythmic side of life. Real-time stuff, you know. Between the lines and open to what's next. Preferably simple yet capable of the absurdly complex. The music will take you where you want to go, yet never imagined. This thing. Transportation to new climates, beautiful memories, and a chance to shake it all off every once in a while. A vacation from the voyeurism and the choice to get involved. Put that phone down and get up. Get out from between your own ears is what this thing is all about. Because as you know, the whole world is a cheat sheet now. City to shortcut city. The easy route is always one eye blink away from giving up on yourself. In times like these, with leaders like them, and a planet swarming with restless natives, treated more like royal subjects than citizens, prone to the whims of the king. And that's why this thing we do is so universally relevant to a better life. To an easier way of existing. And sometimes you just gotta go dance it out, you know? Take some time off from your inhibitions and drown yourself in sound like we drown our sorrows far too often for far too many horrible reasons. Life is full of ebbs and flows, and those tides will visit themselves upon your shores with reckless impunity, regardless of seasons or reasons or why. And that's why we want to share this thing we do with you. outsmart your smartphone by leaving it be and accepting our invitation to the rhythmic side of life. Take all our ideas. Real-time stuff, you know. What you need to do is dance. Between the lines and open to what's next. Preferably simple yet capable of the absurdly complex. The music will take you where you want to go and where you have never imagined. Everybody needs a little inspiration to crank their own gears and get up, get out, and get something for you.
Interesting little number from Jimster. Taking us over the line just at 10 o'clock there. That is the first tune of hour 2 tonight. Jimster and Rich Medina. Tune there is entitled This Thing. Bit you tell your friends, wait for this bit. It's the Vocal Mix. Foliage Records, the label out today. Do big things. I think it's about number 4 or 5 in the Track Source top 10 this current moment, the 12th of April. And we are playing that for Jog tonight. And we hope you're well, mate. I'm sure you enjoyed that. Of course, big fan of Jimster like we are too. And I know you're a big fan of this next man as well. We're a huge fan of this next man. Been a couple of weeks since we had something from him, but I think we more than make up for it in the shows throughout the year. I think almost every other week, if not every week, we nearly have something from DeMarcus Lewis. Well, here's his new one. This is entitled House of Love, love spelled L-U-V. This is DeMarcus Lewis, this time not on Grin but on Craig C Records, and we're going to play you tonight the original mix in classic DeMarcus Lewis vibe. You're going to love this. Brand new from DeMarcus Lewis, the one and only House of Love, LUV, the name of the tune. That's Craig C Records, out today. That's the original mix. Does make you joyful and at the same time slightly melancholic in the fact that you can't DJ in a club with this amazing music. But yeah, I love that. I love that. Of course we do. Before this, Jimster and Rich Medina, a tune called This Thing, the original vocal mix for you on Foliage Records. I was kicking off hour 2, and I said I was going to play you a slightly older tune. Now, by our standards, that means a couple of weeks. So it's new. I mean, it's not years old, you know. I may have painted that in a slightly more classic light for you, right? So this thing came out at the end of Jan, and the reason I'm playing it tonight is if you're an Instagrammer, which probably most of you maybe are, but I think it's fair to say there's probably more Instagrammers now than Facebook. There's a lot of people coming off Facebook, and you probably understand why in this current climate, but a lot of people coming off Facebook and just sticking with their Insta. But if you're an Instagrammer anyway, look, I don't know if they put it on their Facebook, so I only saw it on their Instagram. So if you go to Traxsource's Instagram, which of course is just Traxsource, and have a look, it was 4 days ago, which would be what are we, Monday now, so it would be Friday, wouldn't it? But let's go Thursday night. They put up a video of 4 guys in it looks like kind of a front apartment in France, and they're basically got a load of different kind of synths. I'm looking at it here in front of me. I'm trying to describe it for you because I know if you don't have Insta, or you certainly can't access this, you'll have to imagine this. But there's 4 guys in a front room of an apartment in France. I think it is in France. And they have different synths. One of them has decks. One of them has looks like a kind of a drum machine. I don't know if it's a Roland, but whatever. It's several drum machines that go on with lovely funky colours on them. And they're basically all jamming out this amazing live tune. And tagged in it is the Chez Vous agency and a couple of the guys involved who, if I look at their Instagram handles, they're probably more difficult to describe. Now, there's loads of them involved in this tune, so they're probably the same guys. Anyway, it made me go look up the Chez Vous agency. And when I heard this, I went, I missed this? Damn. So, yeah, I got to get this on the air for you tonight. If you may not have heard this either. If you have, enjoy it again. If you haven't, go investigate this. But have a look at the video. It's really cool. It's basically like a live jam, and it kind of intimates that they're recording it as their next release. So go to Traxsource's Instagram, and about 4 days ago, so Monday back to Thursday would have been the 8th of April. Okay. Who's involved? Who's involved in this lovely deepness? Loads of them. Right, I'm going to take a swig of coffee for it. There's so many involved here, which is great. It's like a conglomerate. Alright, let's try this. So it's Odin and Fatso. Fatzo. If he's French, would it be Fazzo? Anyway, Fatso, we'll go with in Dublin term. Odin and Fatso, Vitesse, Fasme, Her Crank, who's in the video, I think. Oh yeah, Her Crank's in that video. Deborah Amy La Barrage. Sorry, that's wrong. Deborah Amy Le Bagarre. Put my eyes in backwards this morning. Sorry about that. Marwan Sab and Stupid Flash. Right, so here's the name check for you again. Odin and Fatso, Vitesse, Fasme, Her Crank, Deborah Amy Le Bagarre, Marwan Sab and Stupid Flash. And this tune is very nicely called Curfew Panda. And of course the label, as we said, Chez Vous Agency. Those of you like the acid, don't you know, this is about to get a little bit acidy on you. I like a bit of the DJ Pierre acid vibes from time to time. so not a newie, as in a brand newie, but not an oldie either. It's not a brand newie. We like to unwrap them from the wrapper on this show for you. And that one's slightly older, but not too old. I mean, what, 8 weeks, maybe 12 weeks? Let's go 12. I think it was the end of Jan this came out. But you have a look at the label. The label, that's how I found this tune. From Chevry, Chevry, Chevry Agency is the label. It's, once again, we'll take a deep breath for this. Odin and Fatso, Vitesse, Fasme, Her Crank, Deborah Amy La Bagare, Marwan Sab, and Stupid Flash. Tune us there called Curfew Panda. And keep an eye out for that. Go to that Traxsource Instagram and have a look at that. And if you can't manage, if you're listening, it's obviously 4 days back, just scroll back through their feed and you will see 4 dudes in an apartment. Have a click on that and turn the volume up. And you will see why I went and investigated Chevy Agency. Right, lovely. Okay, over to Dublin for the next tune. To Mr. Al Killian, who's not only a friend of ours here on the Digital Groove and a listener, but a great producer as well. He goes under Lasso de Moore. This is Dances.
17, 18 years ago.
And Parties, sorry. Out today, Little Jack.
And in that tradition, you had to study music. Just like to eat. You go to school, you clean yourself. That was part of the culture.
And you're checking out my guy Niall Redmond in the mix on the Digital Groove.
Dances talking about good times, man. I don't care what happens. I've had a ball. I've had a ball. Dances, parties, and destiny.
Flying the green, white and gold for us here in Ireland. Lasso d'Amour, aka Mr. Al Killian. He goes into the phone box, which we don't have anymore, virtual phone box, and rips open like Superman. He's Lasso d'Amour. There you go. That's brand new from him. It's called Dances and Parties, and that's the original mix on Little Jack. And you can grab that one immediately, which is great. Lovely. Good man, Al. Brilliant. And as I said, Al listens to the show pretty much every week, and very kindly comments on a lot of tunes you like, so appreciate if you do the same. If you're watching tonight and you enjoy that tune, give him a bit of love, and you should, because it's great. Lasso d'Amour, Dances and Parties, the original mix. Alright, just 23 minutes past 10 p.m. right now, and I know we took you kind of deep there, didn't we? That's great, that's not a bad thing. We want to bring you up nice and smoothly now, in case you get the bends. So a musical decompression chamber for you. And we do love dearly Mr. Christian B from Friday Fox Recordings. Here he is, however, from Moss Music. This is a tune called Don't Say. And this is lovely in true Christian B style that we have been enjoying over the last couple of months. He's just on that roll of amazing tune after tune after tune and remix. This is called Don't Say, the original mix, Moss Music, Christian B.
Monday nights on RTE Pulse with Niall Redmond. The Digital Groove.
getting a hug. It's like getting an embrace from Christian B. Those tunes he's making the last while. Christian B. Don't Say. Second track off 2-track EP on Moss Music, Alex Moss's label, of course, sister label of Hive label, of course, and that is the original mix of that. Out right now, you can grab it immediately. Right over to Chicago, label-wise, for the next tune. Give you one guess. Of course, it is Jeff Craven's Large Music. We're going to go with Makito. Bit piano, kind of a vibe on this for you. This is called Check This, which we implore you to do.
Hi, this is Mikkel and Morten from Soul Magic, and you're listening to The Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
Taking it up a notch for you, of course, to the end of the show tonight. So just under half an hour left of things, and we got some heavy hitters on the way. This kind of kicking our final selections off tonight. Makito, Check This is the name of the tune. It's on Large Music. I think that came out late last week, so well out by now. You can grab that immediately. Before this, Christian B, Don't Say, the original mix on Was Music, as we said, 2-track EP from Christian B on Was Music. Go grab that if you can at your nearest convenience. Gonna go to our dear friend DJ Romain Gao. Next for an exclusive for you. Here's the title here, Like a Song I Wrote, is the name of this. DJ Romain. New Phase Records, out in a couple of days' time.
Check it out. Came to me like a song I wrote. Came to me like a song I wrote.
The Digital Groove exclusive.
Check it out. Check it out. Came to me like a song I wrote. Came to me like a song I wrote. Check it out, check it out. Came to me like a song I wrote.
Exclusive.
Came to me like a song I wrote. Check it out, check it out. Exclusive. Don't last, understand, 100 cash, just don't shoot my ass, green, nigga full of messages off the floor, put stacks in the bottom, that track, hit the door, rebel, east with the pop, all my niggas on the sound, rich and we know how to slow it down,
Lovely uplifting vibe on that, isn't there? Lovely little rolling groove on that. It is brand new from DJ Romain. Our dear friend Romain Gao. Like a Song I Wrote. New Phase is on label. That is the label. I'm sure I told you the story many times, but for anyone who may be mildly interested or maybe not. First time I ever met DJ Romain was probably, I think it was the first ever ADE. I think it was like 2013 or something. Check it out. Anyway, I walked into a venue in ADE. I think it was Lumina at the time. I can't remember what it was calling it. And there was DJ Romain, right? And, oh my god. Oh my god. What'll I do? So I said, I'll have to go up and say hello. Yo, mate. I'd never met DJ Romain before. So I went up to me, old mate, and went, can't believe it. Can't believe it. Kerry Chandler, can't believe it, man. I haven't seen you in so long. Check it out. Man, wow, good to see you, Kerry. What's up? And even at that point, the penny hadn't dropped. And I think Romain kindly allowed that to go on for about maybe 45 seconds before he went, I'm not Kerry Chandler. I have a history of this at the AD, by the way. This also happened with Sheila Ford, mistaken as Barbara Tucker, who I actually do know. And believe it or not, I know it was Amsterdam. Nothing involved. Nothing, just idiocy. Anyway, said to DJ Romain, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't believe it. I said, you must get that all the time. You're an absolute ringer for him. And he went, no, you're the only imbecile on the face of God's earth that's ever done that and probably ever has since. And we've been firm friends since, and there you go, sending it our way tonight for you. DJ Romain, Like a Song I Wrote. In the interest of full disclosure, I actually met Kerry Chandler about 2 days after that and got a picture with him and went, here with DJ Romain. This is brand new from my man Andy Reid, no mistaking him. This is called Witness, forthcoming Phoenix Music. On pre-order this Thursday, no doubt. This is the original mix.
This is a world exclusive.
Andy Reid boxing the head off you on that one. Lovely jubbly from the label boss of Phoenix Music. That is Mr. Andy, DJ Andy Reid. Give him his proper title. Witness the name of that, the original mix. Forthcoming, I think, Thursday on pre-order is normally the case. And you can grab that in its full format probably about 10 days later. Watch out for it. Phoenix Music. Oh. He's coming at you in just over 16 minutes time for this Monday, the 12th of April. His name is Kimura and the show is the Swerve Radio Show, coming up after us tonight at 11 o'clock till midnight. We have 3 more tunes to get through before we do that. However, we're going to go to we're going to stay with Phoenix. We're going to go to Phoenix Soul for the next one. Promise we take you up and up and up and up and up. We're going to take you to a couple of altitudes higher with the next tune. Big piano in this coming your way. We're going to go to Mark Masters. Same rule applies on this one. I didn't see it on Traxsource today, so I think it may be dropping almost imminently. So give it till the end of the week maybe for this. This is called I Want You. Phoenix Soul, Mark Masters, forthcoming.
Hi, this is Steve Watts from Gravity FM here in the UK. You're checking out my good friend Niall Redmond on the Digital Groove.
Monday nights on RTE Pulse with Niall Redmond. The Digital
Nice and prime time for you. Third last tune tonight, and that is actually on Phoenix Soul. A bit, if I may say so, Andy Reid may not, well, you probably won't agree with me, but very much more a Phoenix tune probably than Phoenix Soul, but absolutely fine with me. Big piano with that. It is brand new Mark Masters, I Want You. And as we said, not entirely sure because we got sent that a little bit before we played you Andy Reid before this, and we got that sent today. So Mark Masters was sent last week, so I'm not sure if they're at the same time, but following each other anyway. Mark Masters, I Want You, the original mix. I'm confusing you now. Phoenix Soul, the label. There you go. That's all you need to know. Right. I really should have another coffee. I did warn you at the start of the show. A lot of cake was consumed in the last 24 hours. Can't be good. Can't be good. Really. That's, of course, following on the back of a rather large binge on Easter Sunday last week. So there you go. Will we ever get a break? Yeah, it's clean eating all the way now until 2023. Right, second last tune tonight. Going to spin this one out to Watsy. In fact, this is on Soul City Digital and it is Backup Plan. Tune is called Addicted. Second last tune tonight. This is the original mix. glides along nicely now, doesn't it? Second last tune tonight from Backup Plan. That's who it's by, Backup Plan. It's called Addicted, and that is the original mix for you. The label there, Soul City Digital, out today. Blue kind of cover if you're looking for it. But of course, just have a search for Backup Plan on Traxsource. You'll find it straight away. Ahead of our last tune tonight, of course, you can go back through all these tunes, and not only on our Facebook Watchback Party, which is probably the last Watchback Party there will be, because they're ending that feature on Facebook, so we'll have to find a different way to do that next week. We should figure that out during the week. But yeah, you can check the comments there for all the tunes we played tonight, and of course, more importantly, on our Twitter at Digital Groove, you can see what we have played and are currently playing if you follow us on Twitter at Digital Groove. Okay. All right, one more to get us over the line to Camorra tonight. And to wrap things up, it's a big one. It's Mike Newman going to finish the show off tonight. This is called This Is Special. It's the name of the tune, and it's quite a special one, it is indeed. The original mix, Legend Records Global is the label on this one. We shall say goodbye to you before we go to Camorra at 11 tonight. In the meantime, turn this up for one last round. The Digital Groove. You can hear already how good this is.
So tonight with this, what we're doing here and all getting together, you have to realize that, well, this is special.
Yeah.
Stratospheric stuff. Finish off the Digital Groove tonight. That's a brand new from Nike Newman this week. This is Special. Is the name of that. The original mix. Legend Records Global is the label there. Once again, thanks to each and every one of you, not only who listened tonight, maybe listened back, maybe took part in the show, like the status, the usual. Anyone who was with us tonight, thank you so much. And once again, thank you so much to everyone who sent me birthday greetings yesterday. Massively appreciated. I shall hopefully be unblocked by Facebook to reply to your kind comments. We'll try that later on, okay? In the meantime, Kimura is next right here on RTE Pulse with the Swerve Radio Show. It's going to take you through till midnight. We're back on your radio next Monday, 9 to 11. Talk to you then. Stay safe, stay well. God bless you. Bye-bye. Good night.